Now, let's talk about social media management. Ang isa sa mga sobrang in-demand at hindi maluluging niche in the coming years. Let me just present it to you ng mas maayos. Ayan. Full screen ko lang. Alright. So, what do you know about social media management? Like I said, very, very in demand, especially nung pumutok ang, the Facebook ads launched kabi-kabila. There's Instagram, there's TikTok, there's YouTube. When we say social media, hindi lang Facebook ang pinag-uusapan natin. Yes, it could be one of the largest, but as we go through many years from now, there will be other software that will arise and people will always consume new content in the internet. So it's very crucial and very important that you know how to handle social media, not only as a virtual assistant, but the knowledge you will learn from being an SMM will be very much helpful even in your own business. Okay. Now, just a caveat, this is an introduction to social media marketing or management. Magkaiba pa yung marketing at yung management. That's a whole new business and whole new topic right there. Kasi aside from the customer support, ito din ay isang napaka-maalam ako na area. And I would like to dedicate a separate course for social media for you. Okay? At the time of this recording, I am already drafting a file or a course. So probably somewhere along the way, I will give you a separate course for that. That you will also have a certification that you can use when you apply to clients, because this is crucial. Now, before I go to the other slides of this course, I want you to know that I want you to understand how important this role is for every single business there is. According to Ty Lopez, I've learned this from him, one of the great marketers in the whole United States and probably in the world too. He's very rich and he mentors people too. So I listened to him once, and then he said there are two things that you must have as an asset in this day and age where it's internet and information is overflowing and a lot of people are competing with the attention, right? So two things that you must have. Number one, you must have a website or a funnel. Okay, dinagdag ko na lang yung or a funnel, but he said you must have a website, or in my version, you must have at least a funnel wherein customers can see you and your business. Number two, you must have a social media presence. Okay? So, like I said, mahaba to, no? Baka humaba yung video natin. So, I will try my very best to make it um, as in-depth as possible and as detailed as possible and as short as possible. Pwede ba yun? Okay. So, social media. There are a lot of techniques to do this, and there are a lot of websites. Like I said, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok, Google, because we have Google Ads too. Now, you can learn all that. Sure, you can. You can be very good at all of those possible. But can you study them all at the same time? I don't recommend. Choose one or two platforms muna that you will be, there's YouTube pa. Okay? Choose one or two that you will master first. If you would notice me, as an individual, as a marketer, I am very heavy with Facebook. Na-master ko yan. Facebook, that's why we have this very strong community. That's how I started. And then my brands are all over Facebook and a little bit of Instagram. And now I am penetrating YouTube. Okay? So, choose ka muna ng and I also know Google Ads. Ganyan. Pero hindi ko yun pinagsabay-sabay lahat. My point is, as my advice to you as a beginner and as your mentor, choose one muna that you think is the most um, important for you and probably important to your clients. The top are still Facebook and Google Ads as of the moment. But Pinterest is also arising, and Instagram. If your client, depende sa niche, no? If your client is more of, uh, ano bang niche? Yung, let's say for example, furniture or food, kitchen, something that needs very striking photos, yung mga Instagrammable, ika nga, you have to learn Instagram as well. Instagram marketing, Instagram influencers, how do you properly use the hashtag? Marami yan. That's why I told you we'll have a separate course for that, because it's gonna be very, very deep, and it could be a very um, nice niche for you to earn money. Okay? Intro pa lang yun. All right. Social media management is the process of managing your online presence on social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and the likes. O may Twitter pa. By creating and publishing and analyzing your post. Okay? Managing social media also includes engaging and interacting with the other social media users when they comment to your post, when they like, when they send you a message, you engage, okay? And there's an art in doing that. You can use tools, services, and social media managers to oversee your social media management. And that's where you come in. You are the social media manager of your clients. Okay. I got this entire definition on Google. So that's why I just copy paste it right there. So, as a manager, what are the services that you can provide? Number one, you must know how to create graphics, and Canva is a very powerful tool there. This one that we are using right now, you already know Canva, right? From the previous topics that we have, you have to really know this tool. If you don't know this yet, I would highly suggest na ito ang isa sa mga tool na kailangan ma-introduce ka, and you must be very familiar with this. If you can have an intermediate level in Canva, by all means, kasi magagamit mo talaga to. I am a very heavy Canva user, from design to presentation. Nandito, nakita mo yung aking business nandyan. I always use Canva. Everything almost that you need is here. Business invoice, yung posting, ayan, mga Valentine. When you create a design, everything is here. If not everything, at least almost everything that you need. You can create video, you can create presentation, Facebook post, Instagram post, poster, A4, blah, 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 card, LinkedIn banner, ebook covers. Di ba? Napag-usapan natin yan. YouTube thumbnail, Zoom virtual background, everything is already here. So please go ahead and play around Canva. I am using Canva Pro. I am under a team. And I will tell you that it is extremely worth it. Kasi sa mga Canva Pro, meron dong mga images na hindi siya available for free lang. In the beginning, yeah, sure, you can. Pero I would highly recommend that you also use the Pro para wala ka nang isipin. A lot of things, you actually don't need a lot of let's say for example pexels or unsplash. Possible mo silang magamit, yes, pero in Canva alone, in Canva Pro, napakarami ng mga images and videos that you will need. Now kung talagang heavy user ka at you have multiple clients, by all means use other software to get your free images and free videos. But this tool alone, if you will see me at even at the end of this video, even if I create another video courses for you guys, you will still see me use Canva. Okay, so you should know how to create graphics, and this is one way to use graphics. To be honest with you, I don't know how to use Photoshop at this day and age. I think it's very complicated for me, ha. Siguro hindi lang din ako nagkaroon ng ganong patience to understand Photoshop, because I can use Canva naman. Now, for really heavy thing na super kailangan ng super duper professional level, I hire people. I hire designers to do that for me na. Yung mga talagang malalaking caliber na. Pero yung for daily use, for daily posting, Canva is enough for me. Okay? Well, that's just for me. Of course, if you are used to Photoshop, like my husband, he's very good with that, then by all means, yeah, I hire him. Sometimes I hire other people, and I also need him in creating graphics. So Anyway, so you must also know how to write social media posts and content. Scheduling content across all platforms, meron yan. So just go ahead and Google how to schedule Facebook posts. So you will have a different software that you can put there later on. We'll talk about that siguro, no? You can put like scheduled post so that you don't need to post every single day. Naka-plug yon, naka-calendar yon. And then yeah, siya nang bahala. That software will automatically post the post for you. So parang meron ka ng pre-template na nandun and that will post in your behalf. So that is scheduling. That's part of your job as a social media manager. Boost posting and putting content. Your main goal and your main responsibility is to make sure that your client or the brand has a strong social media presence. That you have videos, you have images that are uploaded from time to time, updated. You know that you engage with the consumer and the customers. Okay, so let's take a look at this for example. We have client number one. He is a chiropractor. Ayan, who is a chiropractor? For those of you who first time to hear chiropractor, I googled it. Okay, a chiropractor pala is a healthcare professional or it's a profession that focuses on spine and other joints of the body. So ito yung parang how do you call that? Yung ganyan, nagpapatunog ng mga bones natin. But of course, there's a professional way of doing that. Something like that. So Google chiropractor. This is one niche that will be uh, needing your help. Let's say, for example, so this chiropractor comes to you, or it's a lawyer or a doctor or a pedia or whatever niche, any niche, gym business, food business, restaurant business, kahit na ano pa yan. So they reach out to you and ask you for help to reach more clients via social media. That's the goal. Okay? That's the ultimate goal, marketing kasama ng social media management. It goes hand in hand eh. How can you market something if you don't have any image or video, right? It has to be there. So your job is to help this client make more money by getting more clients. Okay, so as you will learn from me, marketing and all that stuff, being able to provide unlimited clients, unlimited flow of leads to your business, that is very crucial. You must have a consistent flow of leads in order for your business to grow. Okay, if you don't have a constant stream of business or clients, you will either maging stagnant or babawasan yung sales mo. Your sales will decrease. So let's help this chiropractor get more clients. Even doctors, 'di ba? Yung mga may sariling mga clinic, they need clients in order to survive, in order to sustain their business. Now, let's say, for example, this client reach out to you. What will you do? Sige nga, tanongin nga kita. Do you have any idea? How are you going to help this chiropractor? This person is willing to pay you a lot of money. For example, $10 an hour or $11 an hour or a package. Let's say, for example, $1,000 for 5 to 10 image plus 2 videos, yung mga ganon. And you need to schedule and handle their social media content. How do you do it? Number one, you need to do a research about your client and his industry. Huwag kang sasabak ng hindi mo kilala kung sino yung client mo. Ano yung niche niya? So you would have to do a little bit of interview to your client. So tell me something about your business. Okay? So what is a chiropractor? Number one, Google that. Okay? Google kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng business niya. So ano yung mga tinitreat ng isang chiropractor? Ayan. So you have the Google to research on it. What is a chiropractor? Ano yung mga adjustment? Ano yung treatment? Ano yung benefits? So you must be able to know that. And once you are familiar already with the niche, you can get more chiropractors, right? So especially if you already have a working experience with one, sasabihin mo dun sa mga next chiropractors, you know what, I've already worked with one before and we have a very good turnout result. Nag-increase yung sales niya by this. The number of clients from 15, upon me handling the social media campaign, it went from 15 to 35 in a month. That's a lot, di ba? Or you can get a percentage like the business has increased from 10% to 30% growth, and I was able to generate this X amount of money for them by simply posting contents on their account. Something like that. Right? Do you think you can do it? Absolutely. So, meron ka ng portfolio, 'di ba? These are some of my wag mong ibibigay lahat, but these are some of the contents that I provided for this client. Do you want to work with me and let me handle your social media campaigns too? So, you can have a retainer, like you are monthly paid by the customer, and we'll talk about that in a separate video. You can also become like fixed price, like I will deliver 20 images for you and 3 videos. How much do you think will that charge for? Okay, and then you can be an hourly, so in 40 hours I will deliver this for you. So that's how you do it. So number one, research about them. So not only chiropractor, halimbawa mga gym instructor sila, or they're owning a gym, o kaya they're keto restaurant, and they provide healthy food for their clients, but they want you to handle the social media campaign. How do you do that? For example, they are selling gym equipment aside from the fitness na gym mismo, but they are selling the gym equipment. O kaya they are selling insurance, o kaya they are selling MLM packages, or they're networking, any niche. Sorry for the tricycle. How will you handle that? Okay, so number one, dapat familiar ka dun sa industry. There's no amount of researching, there's no amount of what I'm trying to say is, every research, it will be worth it. Okay? Medyo negative yung una kong dating doon, but you will be able to know them through Google and YouTube. So, there's no excuse, kumbaga. All right? So, number two, understand who is the market of your client. So, now that you know a chiropractor, who a chiropractor is, number two is understand ano ba yung kailangan ng client mo. Sino yung market ng client mo, when you should and shouldn't see a chiropractor. So, you have to read this. Okay, when to see a chiropractor. Kasi remember, you will not talk to another chiropractor. You will talk to the client. Kasi ikaw yung social media manager, di ba? So, hahanapin mo yung mga clients for that person. In other words, hahanapan mo siya ng client through image, video, content. Long posts, short posts, humorous posts, mga ganyan. Okay, you are the one in charge for that. If you need more people under you, let's say you are a team, you can actually make an agency out of this as well. So, yun, I'm giving you all those ideas. So, number two is, understand who the market is. Sino yung target market niya? Remember, you need to understand the pain of that client. Of the client of your clients. Ano yung isa-sell mo na benefit? Ano yung pitch sa kanila? What is the pitch? What is the problem of your client? Why do they need a chiropractor? Okay? So, you have to study that too. In order for you to know, sino yung target market ni client? Bakit merong mga magbubuk sa chiropractor? Para saan sila? So, you have to do a research. One time lang naman to. Well, of course, you need to be constant din na you have to update yourself, with the industry. Baka may nagbago o baka may nadagdag. Ganyan. Pero, in a nutshell, you already have the strong foundation. Ano yung chiropractor and who are the clients of your client? Does it make sense, guys? Nakukuha? Number two, same. Understand who the market of your client is, who needs your client. So look at this second image. How often should you go to a chiropractor for maintenance? O ibig sabihin pala, may repeat customer pala si chiropractor, hindi lang isang beses. So you can also position that. You can even create a package for the chiropractor. Let's say, you know what, client, how about we create an irresistible offer? Yan, dyan napapasok yan, mga marketing. Because sila chiropractor, know this ha. Sila chiropractor, marunong sila on their field. The science behind the chiropractor. Pero yung marketing side, that's what they're not familiar with it. That's why you come in. That's why they hire you for that. You are the brain now kung paano mag-work yung isang business. Do you get it? So people in the gym, for example, mga gym instructors or people who are selling gym equipment, they know kung paano mag-lose weight, kung ano yung mga steps, how many laps, how many like this, or those people in keto, um, or fitness, they know how many pounds or kilos the client would need to lose weight, ganyan, ilang carbs, ilang calorie content. Pero pagdating sa business side of it, hindi sila masyadong adept dyan. Hindi naman nila inaral yung social media. Ikaw yung nag-aral nun. That's why you go hand in hand. So you help them get the client and then they will perform what they do best. Pero they leave the marketing side and the management side to you. Does it make sense? Now look at this one. It says here, how often should you go to a chiropractor for maintenance? So, may maintenance pala. How many times? Diba? So, you have to read this. Let's say, for example, for total disclaimer, hindi ko nabasa to. In-screenshot ko lang. Okay, so for example, sinabi dito 4 na beses. How about you include an irresistible package to the client and say, you know what, to get more clients, to get to be more attractive to them, how about we give 2 free sessions? Ganyan. O kaya pag dentist yung client mo, di ba usually monthly ka nagpapa-adjust ng braces? Like mine. So how about you give, let's say, 2,000 peso discount kapag ka one-time payment kang nagbayad o kaya free consultation with this free dental kit that you give to the client. How about that? How many dentists are doing that? Free consultation, free 2 more session, yung mga ganyan. Okay, that makes it an irresistible offer. That makes them stand out. And who has that idea? You, as the manager. Okay, are you learning so far? And number 3, now that you know your client and who their client is, number 3 this time is hahanap ka ngayon ng mga inspiration. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Okay? Kasi meron ng mga nag-exist before na mga social media campaigns for dentists, um, for gym equipment and fitness and keto and dietitian and nutritionist. Lahat yan meron na. What you do is check out some of the existing posts from your niche and use them as inspiration. You don't need to copy word per word or exactly na kopyang-kopya. You make them as an inspiration. What I'm trying to say is don't reinvent the wheel. There is already an existing posts like that, and then you model out of it. Create your own. Ibig sabihin, wag mong gayahin ng word per word or image per image. Gumawa ka ng sarili mo, pero inspired by dun sa mga nauna ng posts. Okay? So, here, for example, chiropractic social media post idea. So, ayan, di ba, ang dami. So, you can go ahead and copy this one. I mean, not copy, but buksan mo isa-isa yan and then make your own. Okay? Punta ka sa Canva, redo mo yung copy. If it's something that you can do better, then go ahead and do that. Okay? And that's yours. And then make a portfolio and make a sample posts and then pitch to your clients. Okay, so ayan, chiropractor social media posts ideas. Facebook, the best chiropractor Facebook posts include, ayan, so you can ask questions, you can offer interesting tips. Look, may mga statistics, funny and inspirational message. Okay, then you give this to your client. Okay, so in the next videos, we will be creating a Facebook page for you. Or if you haven't done it, para at least alam mo kung paano mag-create ng Facebook page for your clients. You can charge money for this one, or you can also create Facebook page for yourself. Okay? So, I hope you learned something here. Like I said, mahaba to, maraming mga pasamot-sari yung social media management, but you get the idea that there is a possibility you can earn a lot of money using social media. Okay? So, I'll see you on the next video.